Yeah, when we think about the world at large and the enterprise requirements for AI, we think about distributed actually in two different and distinct ways. The first is enterprises are thinking about all of the distribution of their compute and data across clouds, across like different software platforms, and how to bring all of that back together to then infuse AI into all of those elements. So that's one dimension around distribution. And then the second is the classic, just geographic distribution. Inference is becoming the main thing that enterprises are worried about, and that involves closer proximity to the end user, closer proximity to the workload that the AI is actually being applied against.
They want to talk about GPUs. They want to talk about how do I get that data from its raw form, all munged up into something AI can actually make use of and create these outcomes, right? So that's the GPU side of it, right? And so that's the AI factory stuff that Jensen likes to talk about. So you have an AI data platform and an AI factory. Peanut butter and jelly. They are, peanut butter and jelly. You need both.
Yeah.
Did you ever try to eat a peanut butter and jelly in your bare hand before? It's not really acceptable. So,
yes.
Right? So when you have peanut butter and jelly, what do you need to finish the sandwich?
You definitely need to have the bread.
The bread.
Great bread.
Equinix is the bread. We provide the structure around the data platform and the GPUs.
You know, we talk about world models, right? And so when we have a customer, they'll often talk about something when you're doing analytics called a topology. But the best way to think about it is they basically have to know, like, it's almost like a family tree of how their data is organized. Or you'll hear ontology, that's the big Palantir thing, right? How everything's organized. Well, the problem is that involves an incredible number of assumptions.
Yes,
even knowing how you want to organize your data is really, really hard. And so what we do is we actually bring in all the data we can get for a company. This can be tens of millions, right? Hundreds of millions of different things that get moments in time, right? Time series we call it. And then we actually brute force together a world model on how all data is connected. On average, if you think about these connections we calculate 1 to 2 trillion connection options per customer per day.
Oh my gosh,
and so
that's incredible scale.
And then what we do is that basically becomes a data set that we can search like Google.
Yeah.
And so we actually derive what the structure of the information is from the information itself, instead of having to be told what that structure is and hoping we got it right.